From my heart and from my hand, why don't people understand my intention?
Good morning, young scientists. This is Mr. B with another edition of Weird Science Wednesday. Today, we're going to discover a new friend that we have in the Learning Lab. In fact, not just one friend, but 10,000 friends. We recently welcomed 10,000 mealworms to the Learning Lab to study life sciences. After handling the mealworms and discovering they have legs, Riverview's 5th grade students discovered that they are not worms at all. In fact, they're the larvae of the darkling beetle. Darkling beetles start as eggs, hatch into larvae, transition into pupa, which is like a cocoon, and metamorphoses into a darkling beetle, much like a caterpillar emerging as a butterfly. During our research, we discovered that 80% of the world's nations eats bugs, like the darkling beetle, as a source of protein and other nutrients in their daily diets. Eating insects is called entomophagy. You might think it sounds gross, but entomophagy is a common practice that's been taking place for tens of thousands of years. Around 2 billion people regularly eat insects as a part of their diet, and over 1,900 species are edible. The most commonly eaten bugs are beetles, caterpillars, bees, wasps, and ants. While small, insects have a high fat, vitamin, fiber, and mineral content that's often comparable to fish or beef. Insects are also rich in essential amino acids and omega-3 fatty acids. Mealworms contain as much unsaturated omega-3 and 6 fatty acids as fish, and even more than beef and pork. It's packed with protein. It's actually very, very healthy. It's a great staple to your diet. In fact, even if you don't cook it and eat it raw, it tastes pretty good. Not bad at all. Slimy, yet satisfying. After learning about nutrients in insects, I looked at the nutritional values of foods in my home pantry. I recognized calcium, magnesium, and several vitamins. I was most surprised when I saw iron. Isn't iron what blacksmiths use? Isn't iron a metal that makes steel, like what's used to make buildings? Am I really eating metal? Well, when you want to solve a problem, what do? I think it's time for an experiment. For this experiment, we'll need the following items: a box of iron-rich breakfast cereal, a super magnet, a grinder, or a plastic bag to crunch the cereal, a funnel, a jar, and some water. 2 of our trusted That Science field correspondents helped with this experiment by grinding an entire box of cereal and scooping the powder into a jar, filling it with water before sealing it tight. Then, after safely shaking the bottle, they took a super magnet and ran it across the sides of the jar. Iron is magnetic, and these scientists discovered they were able to attract the metal in the cereal, separating it from the mixture. They also discovered that iron in food is actually the same iron as found in steel. So while you may think it's weird to eat bugs, check your kitchen cabinets to see how much metal you eat each day.
That's science.